Gun run call. Breaking free at the 35. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down.
Here we go.
Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll give it to the back. Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass caught. Second down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Extending the play now. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And the Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch, that'll pad your stats.
Commodores looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's the running back in the flat.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
But the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looks pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Of course, sends the offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Fighting off the defender. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Wake Forest 7, Vanderbilt 0.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? trying to extend the play. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Oh, he's got some space here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The shotgun running play call. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. He's stopped, and he gets a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Kicking team out for the PAT try. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Pressure is coming. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
The clock had stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Commodores looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass rush closing in. Throw to the running back in the flat. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Demon Deacons will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Demon Deacons come to the line in the hurry-up.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Demon Deacons will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. And he drops back in the gun. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Commodores. Strong game by this quarterback.
Number 3.
That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And he knocks through the PAT.
21. Wake Forest, 7.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Now it's second down here.
691, Gator Spar.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looks right for a quick completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense get pushed back.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This offense is still clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead.
That makes the score Vanderbilt.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
On the double. Easy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
Okay, ready.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's a quarterback keeper. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
On the set.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Vanderbilt 28, Wake Forest 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Commodores. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 86.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. And they come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 35, Wake Forest 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We'll give it to the running back. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The linebacker shifting around now. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Running out of time in the pocket.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
The Commodores line up with a first and goal.
Get set, get set.
First and goal, handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense facing second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 42, Wake Forest
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 10, set to kick this one away.
Returner looking to create better field position. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Wake Forest inconvenience will take over. First and 10.
Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play.
Out, 55 weak.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Here we go.
Here we go on 4th down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, that was a lightning-fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Demon Deacons pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his 1st catch.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Demon Deacons will line up now. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Wake.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 15. Set to kick out.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Catch made on the left side.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive game here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Tipped and then dropped. Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
The pocket breaking down. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he's still...
And he lost it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. 4 out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Demon Deacons trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal.
Jackrabbit.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Wake Forest. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 15, set to kick this one away.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be